Hey guys, it's Sister Dominique, and this week it was my turn to talk about my testimony. And I'm gonna talk English and Spanish because my English isn't very well. But let's start in, I don't know, I want to say in third grade or fourth grade. I was not diagnosed, but said that I had special ed. So I was at like special ed kid for fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, right? Yeah, seventh. Um, and I was taking special classes, like the special ed kids, and it's nothing to be embarrassed about. We have dyslexia or special ed or estás en esas classes, like it's okay, like there's nothing to be embarrassed. I honestly wasn't embarrassed at that time. I was like, I'm a special ed kid and I got privileges, period. But sooner or later it got to me because all my friends were taking their tests and I had like those two questions like taken off or whatever, and like they were reading essays and writing essays like crazy and I wasn't. Or so like it was like it look got to me, right? Like over time, like yo empecé a ver la diferencia de que había like from my friends to me, right? So then I was like in seventh grade, yeah. And I was already seventh grade. And I was already taking classes and everything. And then it was like a boost. I switched from folk to harmony. Shout out Wildcats. Okay, so it was like a boost from folk to harmony. So from there, like I took off. Like I was writing essays like crazy. I was reading like crazy, like chapter books. Like I never read chapter books because that was super boring to me. But now I was reading chapter books like 2 times a week. It was like crazy. I started like rocketing, and I was like, what the heck, right? I mean, my teachers were like, okay, I see you. And it got to seventh grade, I think, eighth grade. I got out of special ed. They were like, this kid has talent, period. So I got out of special ed and my teachers were just like super proud of me. I kept going. I was passing all my STAR tests like crazy. And I was like passing my benchmarks, or like which y'all call benchmarks. At that time we would call them midterm. I don't even know. I don't remember, right? But I was passing my exams like crazy. I was writing essays like crazy. I was reading like crazy. I was even helping other students understand the lessons, which was like mind-blowing to me at that time because I was like no, right? Okay, entonces yo salí de ese programa y en eso, like, my parents and my teachers saw me, like, boost out. Like, it was, like, crazy because I never saw myself go that far or, like, read that far, explain to people, or, like, write essays. I didn't even know how to write correctly. And, like, now I see myself and I'm like, okay, like, in church, like, involved with church. I'm singing, I can read, I'm teaching, like, never in my life would I thought that I, Dominique Pignon, would be teaching the kids. Like gracias a Dios that the Lord uses me to be able to like teach his like young generations. Like I never thought that the Lord would use me like that, and that's crazy because I honestly think I went through all that. So like people like me or like young generations would be like, you know what, like she went through that, like I can do it too, because yo siempre miraba like as I told you guys, like my friends like read and write like crazy, and I was like, what the heck. I was over here with my little tiny paragraph like here, like turning it in, like, and now I couldn't find a paper. I was looking for it like crazy, but I couldn't find it. But I was telling Hermana Mendoza that I got this letter in the mail. Oh my gosh, my song just came up. I got this letter in the mail that I'm such a good person to write poems, like crazy. Not to like piss myself up, right? But like I'm super good at writing poems, and I was like, you know what, like yeah, like it's fine, like I'm good at writing poems, whatever. So recently, as some of y'all know, my aunt passed away, from COVID in February, and that was really hard for the family because she was like everything to us, and I don't want to cry, guys. She was everything to us. She was like the puzzle, like the family. She was the glue. She would always have us together. And when she passed away, like, it was super hard for everybody. For me, it was super like bad because like she was always there, and like Quince, she was like, oh my gosh, you look like a princess, whatever. She was like super like. Anyways, I wrote a poem. Like, we had a assignment in school, and I wrote the poem about her, and I don't have it right now to read it to you guys, but like if you guys wanna like hear it, like I'll definitely look for it. And it was like talking about how she had left, right, and that I loved her very much, and now she was in heaven because she was Cristiana, gracias a Dios. Her last hours here on earth, she was reading the Bible, and she was the one that talked to us about the Lord and everything. Okay. So the poem was about her and how much I loved her and how much like I knew she was in heaven and she was gonna be okay, right? So then I wrote the poem about her and I submitted it and like whatever. So then I got this letter in the mail a couple days ago, like a week ago, kinda. Yeah, like a week ago, saying that they want to publish my poem in the 2021-2022 book of poetry of all America. I was like, crazy. When I saw that, I started like bawling my eyes out because I was like, what? Like, I couldn't believe, I still can't believe it. I'm like, no. But they want to publish my poem, and yeah, like, I can't believe from a kid who was in special ed, who couldn't read, who couldn't write, who couldn't even draw for the life of her, because my kids have seen my drawings. My kids, by my kids I mean like los niños en la iglesia. I call them my kids because I love them. But from a person who couldn't read, couldn't write, couldn't draw, could barely like do anything, who was in special ed, took classes, needed help, couldn't do things by herself, like nothing at all, to now being able to publish her own poem in a book. That's honestly mind-blowing to me, because everything the Lord put me through, all the processes I had to go through to be able to get here where I am right now, honestly, it's really worth it. Like, it's worth it. If you like tell me, would you go through it again? Honestly, todo lo que pasé, I would go through it again to be able to where I am right now, because todo lo que tuve que pasar, todas las discriminaciones que tuve que pasar, todos los momentos donde like people were like, no, you can't read, like, oh no, it's because I don't want to hang out with you, I don't want to work with you because you don't know how to write and read. I was like, excuse you? Now I can be like, is your poem published? No, pero ya hablando like en serio, I really thank the Lord because He took me out of that miserable place where I was, where my algebra teacher told me I wasn't gonna get anywhere because I didn't know how to like divide that or whatever. Girls, I kind of don't know how to divide. But anyways, she was very mean to me, and I like, you know, like, homegirl, like, yeah. Y gracias a Dios, like, ya pude salir adelante. El Señor me ayudó por salir adelante. My grades are crazy. My grades are 90s and 80s. Like, huh? My grades are 60s and 50s. Like, I can't believe it. But le doy bastantes gracias a Dios, porque Él es súper bueno y Él sabe lo que Él hace. Y gracias a Él yo pude salir adelante. Y gracias a Él que ahora yo puedo enseñarle a la generación de mañana la palabra de Dios. Ahora yo puedo cantarle a Él. Ahora yo puedo leer las canciones para poderle cantar. Ahora yo puedo escribir. Like, it's crazy how the Lord does things from one day to another, right? Like, I can't believe everything He did in me, and I'm sure He can do it in you too, because todo para él es posible. Like, he can do all things. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Like, imagine if I wouldn't have believed in the Lord and the things he could have done. Like, it's crazy how the Lord can, like, be like, you know what, like, you deserve better, right? And I can change it completely. Like, it's so crazy. Pero le doy gracias a Dios por todo lo que hizo en mí y sigue haciendo en mí, because I'm a junior next year. And to me, I was like, I'm never gonna become a senior, like, never a junior, never a freshman, like. And now I'm a junior, like, gracias a Dios, gracias a Él por todo lo que está haciendo y sigue haciendo en mi vida. And I know I couldn't have been here without the Lord, because the Lord is so good. Like, thanks to the Lord, I'm here. Anyways, God bless you guys, and I hope this really spoke to y'all to keep going, to keep going in life, right? Like, to keep trying and keep going. Just don't stop, because the Lord has plans for you. And don't ever think less of yourself, because el Señor sabe lo que hace contigo y Él sabe por qué estás pasando por esos procesos. So, don't worry. Keep your head up. The Lord is there. If y'all need anything, He's always there in prayer. And I'm pretty sure He never stops listening to us, because He's such a good God. Bueno, see you guys on Wednesday, and God bless you.